Small amount of merit. Second last, Elsa's Tribe, and Burger Time had still whipped them all in as they prepare to turn. 500 left to go in the last at Belmont Park, and down on the inside, Rising Sea about a half to three quarters. Thunder Boom, Summit Trail cruising in behind them and waiting for the cutaway. On the outside, He's Done a Runner, and here's Fontainebleau starting to wind up, pulled to the middle of the track. Behind them, Shoohoo threading its way through at the 250. Fontainebleau right on the crown of the course, dashes up, hits the front from Thunder Boom. He's Done a Runner, but look at Fontainebleau extend. Smith riding very confidently, gave her a little shake up, and Fontainebleau drew right away to win it easily. Fontainebleau from either Thunder Boom or the fast finishing Elsa's Tribe, who's come with a great run late. So's Burger Time from last. He's Done a Runner. Shoohoo battled away. Small amount of merit. Summit Trail didn't really come on. He travelled up well enough to the corner. Then Granui, a gap, released the sack. Rising Sea did nothing, and Top Agent brought up the rear. Fontainebleau for Glenn Smith, putting them away. Back about sixth, one off the fence in running. Had no hesitations getting out to the middle of the course, and as soon as the filly did, the daughter of Alfred Nobel gapped them. Number 8, Fontainebleau, pulling right away. Elsa's Tribe pulling out a big performance, coming from well off them, and Thunder Boom, who'd raced up there on top of the speed, back there on the inside in third place. Fourth, that'll go to He's Done a Runner in 1:45.62 there. 1:45.62. So a effective day here certainly for the Williams team, with Forceful having won race number 2 on the program this afternoon. Very impressively, I might add. Tremendous performance there to get home and score. Let's take you down very shortly to the yard as well, with Fontainebleau to pay $2.90 in taking out this last race on the program. Race by the Linwood Park, a team of Ted and Marilyn Van Heemst, along with Troy and Chad Van Heemst. A filly by Alfred Nobel out of the Sir Heed mare, Aunt Lydia, and her second victory, but she certainly got more in store coming up. And Glenn Smith in the saddle just gave a little shake up, a flay of the whip down that near side shoulder in the shadows of the post to keep her mind on the task, and she didn't need too much more coaxing than that. Elsa's Tribe is second in by War Chant from Lil Elsa, Page Kenny, Takahide Ikanushi, Thunder Boom, Zidane Shadow, Layette filly for Ben Pearce and William Pike. 36.57, there's the 600, and margin in favour of the winner, 3 1/4 lengths, a long head between second and third as we head back to the yard once again, Adam, after that very resounding victory by the favourite Fontainebleau.
Yeah, brilliant performance there by Fontainebleau, and I know that the trainers are taking off, so we might speak to some of the owners here as well, and we'd be pretty happy with that performance, wouldn't we, after how dominant it was over the final stages?
Yeah, no, it was a nice even tempo for her, and a nice ride by Glenn. I could see him smiling on the turn there, and I'm very happy.
Well, you knew from that first up performance over the 1,200 metres as well that she can get out of the gates and get into that nice position, and she did that with ease again today.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she had a nice draw, and as I said, the tempo was good, so she settled a few pairs back nicely, and she has got to turn a foot, this filly, and we know she stays a little bit, so it was a good hit up, and hopefully in the Belmont Guineas she's thereabouts again.
And any owner loves a confident ride, and Glenn Smith clearly knew what he had. He had a quick look over the shoulder. I think he saw it was number 5, Top Agent, which just starting to come around. He went, no, thank you, I'll leave that one away, and off he went quite early.
Yeah, he wasn't too shy to go 4 wide on the bend and make sure that she had a clear run home. Well done, Glenn.
Brilliant ride, mate. I think you're going to have a bit of fun with her again this prep. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, Adam, for dropping me in it.
We'll grab a Glenn Smith when he does come in, but a brilliant performance there by Fontainebleau. This filly by Alfred Nobel, we mentioned in the preview, of course, she was 4th in the 1,000 guineas, the listed race at Ascot over the 1,800 metres. Only beaten 1.8 lengths by Awaken on that occasion. The first up run was brilliant behind Show Honey, which has won since, and she let down strongly. That was over the 1,200. So the step up to the 1,700 metres, always going to suit, always going to be fit enough as well when trained by Grant and Alana Williams, and Smithy comes back in with a big smile on his face, so we'll let him weigh in and just have a chat about how that race did fold for him, but he certainly didn't leave it a chance. He went quite early with the look over the shoulder, and the rest was history, and Smithy, she just got into a lovely position.
Yeah, she had a good draw, got into a lovely spot, and she actually relaxed beautiful. I was a little bit worried jumping from the 12 to the 17 that she may want to tug a little bit, but she just relaxed beautiful. She's just going to stay all day, I reckon.
Tell you what, I love the confidence levels. You had a look over the shoulder, you saw top agent moving around you, and I think you're a bit worried about maybe being boxed in, pulled out, see you later.
Yeah, well, I had the front ones covered, I thought, so I was just worried that something was going to come around quick and put me in a pocket, so I was just, I didn't want to pull her out, jumping that 500 metres up in distance for second start. I didn't want to go too early, but I just didn't want to be boxed in there either.
It's an exciting filly, isn't it? As you said, second up over 1,700 metres to put in a performance like that, and even going back to last prep, only beaten under 2 lengths by Awaken in a listed race. She's got a lot of upside.
Yeah, Grant and Alana have always had an opinion of her, and as the form reads, she's only been beaten a length and 1.8 behind Awaken in those better class fillies races. And obviously the Belmont Guinea, she probably gets a run now and got to take on variation, horses like that. But the run after that in the 2000 looks her race.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
No worries, thanks.
There's winning jockey Glenn Smith with Fontainebleau taking out the final race of the day here at Belmont Park in impressive fashion.